Yeah. Yo. How you guys doing today? The notifications on. Thank you. I appreciate those. Too bad. You love penguins. Penguins are cool. Wait, it's taking the... Let me check. It's also sending to the side of YouTube. Should be. Yep, it is. Okay, good. I think the sound on the side of this is a little bit on the loud one. Happy fan, Tekken's trash kills, got water hua rank, feels like a net 3 by the way, Etheria game look more good. I haven't tried out my hua ranks yet, but I will do that later on. Let's do some of the daily stuff. I'm not sure if I can hit these kind of guys. I think there is a way that I am able to. Well, kind of depends. No, I would have to switch a bunch more gear to actually hit those kind of guys. Or do I though? Wait, why is my gear not different? Strange that it doesn't go to that one over there, actually. I would have to make an obol pretty fast. Faster than this. Is that even possible for me? So far, people don't seem to be impressed by Lilium. No, exactly. I've heard that a few as well. That's what I have seen too. Let's see how fast this gets. $194, is that faster? No, that's one slower. Damn it. I didn't pull Lilium yet. I'm not sure if it's gonna be good or not good, to be honest. It's kind of hard for me to say just yet. Some of the arena content. Maybe we can do some later. If I full bulwark this, then it would be faster. Have you pulled Lilium? Not yet. Not yet. So in this case, I kind of want to go for this and this. You do have an alicorn, which kind of sucks, I guess. Well, let's just see if this works or not. Wait, house? Obel. Wait. I bought full bulwark on Obel, no? Thought I did. Apparently not. Wow, nice counters, nice counters. Okay, in this case, if it just went full damage, it would have been better, I guess. Oh, well, it still kind of works, I guess. You have Amber, but you're stunned anyways. Wow, I'm actually gonna die right now. Because I didn't land shit in the first place. Seems like it. Or steal some of that shit. Man, he's getting so freaking many counters, it's insane. And I'm landing jack shit, man, holy hell. And I'm silenced. Ah, oh, come on, man. Wow, the amount of counters that this dude had on RNG is absolutely insane, by the way. But I think in this case, I can also just simply do this. Or maybe not really. Why do they always go on the perfect target? That was the one target that if it survived, that would have been fine. Jesus. Okay, yeah, Revelation definitely does do a little bit less damage at the moment, but also these counter hits make it very RNG. That's some lame ass shit right there. Oh well, let's not waste our time then on that, I guess. Liliam seems so underwhelming. Yeah, I think I've seen like pretty much everyone say that she's bad, more or less. I wonder if I can outspeed this dude right now. Okay, wasting more tickets, I guess. Yes, the Jacko guard over there. Yes, revelation on that one right there, right now. I'm curious to see if I'm faster with the 219. He's still faster than 219. Wow, this guy's insanely fast. Holy hell. And that guy has some proper speed, that's for sure. How to lose all of your arena tickets in one day. Okay, can we get someone high up that is actually cleaver? Yep, probably outspeed this. That's rank 1 guy, I know. I was just checking if I'm faster than him because I got a speed upgrade. But apparently still not. Well, there's actually a way that I could beat him relatively easy, actually. Wait. Should give that a try. Because let's see how this works. If you move first into you. Yeah, then you could play with... Wait, I'm not sure if I have a fast enough one on that just yet, though. That's my only issue. I want to be building... Yeah, I would have to have like a swift rush drive on it then. Then it would probably be enough. But I don't have that. Because if I were to do this... Liam is bugged. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but she does definitely not seem that strong now. I'm not sure if this would be enough speed to make it work, but I kind of want to give it a try. Well, let's see if we can find him again. Of course, now I don't find him. Nope. Lame. But yeah, those full tanky bolts are definitely dangerous things to hit. What a thing, which matrix should you go for? Fury Key, nice. Fury Momentum. Fury Momentum is better in most cases. Liam is bugged, you think? Well, I've seen a few things on her so far, so let's actually check out the video on that. No, wait, I have to set my build back for a second. Just a second. Are you planning to pull her? I'm not sure. I've been hearing a lot of reports saying she's kind of bad. Instantly went for the 12. Dangerous. Same thing was said by Yelly in the first few hours. Yeah, I think people are just overhyping things. But also, the comparison to the thing is kind of stupid in the first place, right? Like, that's the thing I don't get. Why compare it to the thing? He's built for damage. In the first place. Like, his only job is to do damage. The case of Lilium is not that. She's a PvP unit. She's not a PvE unit. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, I guess. Yeah, it's a double hit. It's supposed to do more damage. What do you mean? PvP part is at the end. Okay, let's see PvP. Okay, so no attack buff, no defense break. Are you expecting to kill? That's an insane amount of damage for no setup. What the fuck do you mean? Oh wait, he has attack buff from himself, of course. But there's no defense break. What is Bloodbath? You nearly one-shot the Bloodbath unit without a defense break. The fuck do you expect? Yeah, okay, that makes sense that she's not a sustainer. It's an anti-CC unit. What the fuck do you expect? Is she really good? I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's that bad. Like, I hear a lot of people say it's like, oh, it's bad, but from the looks of that, it wasn't that bad on that first hit, right? Okay, try on Keen Eyes Harvest, Law of Silence. I don't have her. I think the thing is people are using her against the wrong thing. Like in that whole fight, her whole passive didn't do anything. Like why would you draft the unit into a fight where she has 0 value of her passive? Like that's the main thing I don't understand, right? Like it's like, oh, we're bruisering against something that doesn't have turn meter pushback and doesn't have any CC. So yeah, I don't know. Doesn't make all too much sense to me. Well, let's first do a bunch of the typical daily stuff. Like, am I gonna say that she's really good? I don't know, but I don't know. Like, she's a counter pick. She's not like a main smack it into everything kind of pick. Oh wait, I have geared that thing right now. Yeah, people are having like a little bit of a weird expectation on her, I would say. I think that's more the issue than anything. But that could be a me thing. I don't know. How'd you build musical? I don't know. Like, yeah, you would be picking her the moment people go Lilith, Obol, Kazuya. That is when she's good. Or into a Mia, she's incredibly good. But into anything else, not really, no. She has no current place in the meta? Have you not seen the Kekker match against Watchon? Watchon was not playing the game, only Kekker was playing that game. Yeah, exactly what Dark is saying. Like, the hard counter on bruiser units is CC units. Wait, don't tell me they literally made her to counter Kekker. Well, Kekker's playstyle all full on CC is hard counted by her, that's for sure. Everyone's switching to full bruiser. Yep, and that means that therefore CC is gonna become very strong. Any thoughts on Hellkit? I think it might be interesting, but I'm not sure yet. You come from Holland? Technically no, but I come from the Netherlands. Fury Momentum, Swift Blade, Count Shell. I think our main role is to counter CC, not brawl teams. Yeah, exactly. We pull her. Yeah, I think I will pull her. I got enough summons to pull her. Let me first do like a bunch of the daily stuff I want to do. Then we'll pull her, and then we'll go into a bit of using her. Or then I probably have to re-gear for RTA at first, actually. There's a need for lattice. I'm not sure. Probably on the skill 3, mainly. The other skills are probably less interesting. I'm also thinking, who do I want to make fastest at the moment? Could still go Lily fastest, but... Well, I don't really have to contest... I said I don't have a Doki. I would love a Doki in current meta. But I definitely have to start working on more... It's still stacked with ref players, really. Well, not everyone has full bloodbath kind of shit, right? I definitely would have to start building more lighthouses as well. Colorado we're building. Colorado's is PV only. Lilium, Yelly, or Doki. I think Doki in current meta is really strong. Should you max S2 on Lily? Yeah, of course. It's really good. Well, the thing is, for bruiser setups, I don't have Tiamat, which kind of sucks. Can be a Heinrich substitute, depends where. Or Shadow Flame and Cage Rumble. Is he gonna be annoying over there? Actually, don't know. Too bad, once again. Let's do this as well, then we had all of our stupid shit. Wait, due to technical issues, Summit Arena? Wait, what happened over there with the Summit Arena? Also, why is my team once again... Oh, wait, my team is set up. Go team, you in there, you in there. Just looks funky, that's all. Well, up to you to place the last unit. Why has everyone told Lily S2 is so bad it will destroy turn order? Well, then fix the turn order elsewhere. I got Lily on 551. Yeah, only thing I don't have for proper RTA at the moment is a Tiamat. It's the main thing I'm missing. What's the technical issue, actually? Really hope next LD would be a bruiser. Well, the thing is, they already leaked like another dark bruiser, which I kind of expected to be released right now, but I guess it's not there. She's bugged. Bugged in what way? I got rough with you with the Raider. Thank you very much, my man. Wasn't Dark the Dot? Yeah, Dot is bruiser, right? Damage is so weak. Yeah, okay, but if someone's damage is weak, does it mean it's immediately bugged? Like, that's kind of one of those, like, I don't know. Like, she's not a PV unit, I said that from the start. Like, people comparing her to the thing, that's like, yeah, no, that's a full-on PV damage dealer. That makes sense, that she's not dealing as much damage. How far did you guys get in Cage Rumble? Maybe that's why RTA went down. Yeah, could be. Let's see if they actually posted a notice. The official news or anything like that. Nope, not yet. .9, 2.5s. You need 3, right? 3k is the goal that everyone goes for. Not sure if I'll be able to make that. 3k is max. Oh wait, there's actually a cap? Like how much damage you can do? No, wait, you can do more, right? But 3k is the max you need. For watch, yeah, okay, fair. So they're doing good over here. Is my Freya half build or so? Hoyan on 450 versus 500. She should do more damage in PvP than Hoyan. Hoyan gets the passive in. Hoyan does more damage because of the passive, right? But yeah, releasing a new unit that's underwhelming is never a good take, though. Will we only be able to save loadouts in PvE? Can we save all loadouts on a specific Inferno? Every individual stage has its own loadouts, kind of. With the new loadouts. Because Lilium damage should increase over 60%. Maybe that part was bugged. That could be. I don't know. For me, there's actually a lot of units I want to work on. I kind of want to work on Holden. Imagine having the Summoners War loadout feature. Oh, it would be super nice, right? He's not a cleaver like Messiah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Liam will turn out OP, she will. Well, it's funny, if you look on the Discord right now, there's like one post of like, she will be power crit, that she's way too OP. And then one new post is, she does absolutely nothing. It's like... oh, it's like fucking hilarious. And they're like legit right next to one another. It's funny to see. Oh, we also have a new post that that she's bugged. One says that she's perfectly balanced. 3, 4 posts that she's bugged. She looks like doing a lot, but in the end she does a little. Well, that's always the thing, like reading a unit really doesn't give like the full understanding of like how good a unit is until you actually see it in battle. People complain because she can't clear Nico Nana. It's fucking funny. But for the people that play Summoners War, for example, people are comparing Lilium to the Thing. That is the same shit as you comparing a Maya Wang to a Brandia. Brandia is made to deal damage in PV. It's just one of those things. I'm like, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Let me do a quick toilet break and then we're gonna do Cage Rumble. Anything 54 Nightmare is hilarious. I'll CBA on that one. Like, I can show you how many people cleared it in Europe thus far. It was 3 earlier. It's 4 right now. Yeah, fuck no. I'm rank 7. I tried it for a bit and I was like, yo, fuck no, man. You pretty much need a Rosa or you need a Ciara to do it. This team actually did do it in like 13 minutes, which is kind of insane as well. Well, 1 second. We're gonna do Cage Rumble in a sec. Pulled a Dark Jin, he's useless. You want to test him? But why would I test something that's useless? Okay, let's see what people are rocking up for teams. Okay, definitely a fair bit more people already got to the highest. Well, let's first just unlock all of them. I just have to do... Yeah, I just have to hit them once each. So let's first just unlock with best team or so. We will need a slow. This is a slow. It's fine. That is fine. Curious to see like how far I would just do on just Nico Nan already in the first try. Well, the thing is, I don't have a Rosa. For damage dealers, I have Yelly the Thing. Well, I do have Coloros right now as well. Well, it's just a 6-star, it's not scaled up. Same for the Rosa, though. 2x event should be next weekend. But that's only if the data or like the leak was correct. I should actually start building up a Dina as well. Dina's really good in these in this one. Issue is, I don't really have like GP outpost material. They said that they do it 5 days in advance. For the announcement. Any tips on Ethernet Rally Nico Nana? Dot it. Dot it or don't give it turns. I guess that this team is capable of doing the 1k at least. Maybe Ambertrack Hearts. You wanna keep it on the light. You kill everything except one of the priests. And then you just fight the boss. But the moment you kill all of the ads, they will respawn. The moment you switch to dark, you probably lose like the DPS battle. Can we turn this off? I know that it's disabled, thank you. Nilu's great for Aurora. Yeah, I can imagine that. Nilu would also be great in here, actually. How does speed buff actually work? Well, you get 30 extra speed. Go for Liam, bro. I'll figure that part out myself, thank you. Okay, we can do 1k on this one. Liam, any good? I think she will be good. It's just people trying to force her in a playstyle that she's not there. But that's what I think. These rewards are insane though, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's just unlock the... You are still the one with the special mechanics for more buffs, right? Yep, okay. For you... Don't even want to use you. Could also do... Well, speed buff is nice though. No, let's actually keep it like that for now. It's just the first try anyways. One of each, which is the one with the most crit rate. I'm pretty sure I'm lacking that. Okay, still lacking a fair bit of crit rate, but yeah, it's fine. You have the right element as well. Well, you pretty much have no stats yet because... Also, you're missing this right here. Still pretty darn low on stats. Plus, you don't give any buffs, so that's not really that useful. Did you pull? Not yet. But I probably will. But I'm not 100% sure yet. She's bad. Well, bad in what sense? Like bad as a DPSer or bad in PvP? Because she's just a PvP unit. But I think a lot of people want to put her towards like a DPS in PvE, which she's just simply not. Okay, actually, don't want to use you. We could use the thing in there. Is an option. Something else that's kind of fun with buffs. Could give you for defense buff, but no, I think I have a fair bit of buffs anyways. Or just do this, but then we don't have that many hits for you. Well, for the first rotation, it doesn't really matter that much anyways. If Bishi dies too fast, Bruiser, she hits like a wet noodle. Well, do you fight Bruiser against Bruiser, or do you fight Bruiser against CC comp? Is your Holden skilled? Nope, not at all. Like, for next skill ups, I'm thinking about doing Holden, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Revelation still works at PvP? Yeah, it works, just 30% less. This team is actually doing a fair bit of damage. Liam bugged on Arena. So stream earlier, she was trash. I'm not sure. A lot of people are claiming she is bugged. If it's actually true or not, I'm not sure. Funny that this team is doing pretty much as much damage as this team is. Trash equals bugged right now. Yeah, right. Exactly my thoughts. Well, maybe she is, maybe she's not, I don't know. How the hell is this team doing as much damage as my Yelly, pretty much? Well, okay, now it's falling off a little bit. Well, I didn't optimize any of the teams just yet. We'll do that when I get to the Shadow Flame Hoyan including. Also, we'll probably go for Golden Lion on Yelly for this. Then OP is power creep. She was OP, she was power creeping, and now she's just bugged because she doesn't work as strong as people expected her to be. Nothing in between those two. As Liam, so far, a lot of people are not really impressed. Best shelf for Lily, whatever gives you most speed. For PvE, Artisan I guess is best. Or Jackal Guard. For PvP, whatever gives you most speed. No, our kit was never good PvE-wise. Unless there's some kind of boss that heavily pushes you back and starts stunning you, our kit doesn't make jack shit sense in PvE. Is Lilium really bugged? I don't know. Is your color skilled? No, it's not. Colorist is legit level 1. Level 1, 0 skill ups. He's actually doing a fair bit of damage, man. Holy hell. I'm legit surprised how much damage this team is giving off. No, this thing is not skilled at all. 100 crystals due to Twitch drops. No problem. Colors is 6-star, yeah. Is Rev still good for Yelly? Yeah, definitely. Colors, modules, key nice onslaught. Well, also having max stacked White Fang does add a lot of damage. Like, just simply this thing. 60 crit damage. Adds a fair bit. I should probably go for Chachi instead of Yuda. But I wasn't really fully focused on, like, putting the right shit on this yet. Okay, now I have all bosses unlocked, so now we can actually go for a full proper team. I already have exact same. Okay, let's actually do this. What are people using mainly in the first one? And someone used Lilium over here as DPS. I think I could go something like this. Colors on that team. Ooh, this actually seems pretty strong. Oh yeah, you're surviving though. I guess. And this one over here. I don't have a good Rosa. That's the only thing that I don't have compared to some of these people. Don't have good Rosa, don't have good Ciara. Okay, so in this case, I definitely will use... Oh wait, what's the special on this one actually? Starts with 12 stacks, losing a stack. Okay, remove applies poses, yep. Okay, so it's like... Ah yeah, multi-hitting, okay. That makes sense that Rose was real good over there. I could put the thing in here. Not sure where I want to put my Yelly. I think Yelly will probably go over here. So therefore also kind of want to have you over there. This team I actually do want to have... I could remove Tsukio Mi for this thing actually. I think I'll remove you for Chachi Maji. Vice is good here. Yeah, I guess. But Vice will lower my damage output by a fair bit though. Also, we still need an attack buff for this one. I could go for Tsukio for attack buff over here. Then we do need some kind of heal over here. That could be Mia. That could be... Is Mia good in here as well? It's actually not that bad. Does have multi-hits and stuff. And we could go for... Wait, this team does have a death break because of that. Yeah, that's true. I don't have Salins though. Yeah, multi-hitters. Not the most amount of multi-hitters. I kind of... Yeah, Rosa is too good to not put in this team, right? What we could do is... We don't really need claws in this. What if we go the thing plus Yelly over here? With this already have all debuffs. I add in the Heinrich for even more debuffs. Then in this team, I'll add in the claws. And I remove... okay. I don't have Dina build. That's an issue I have. I would have to remove you for... Rosa. I expect not that much damage from you though. Yeah, I don't have Selins altogether. Selins is really nice, I do know that, yeah. Do I even want Lily in here then? What I could also do is put Lily in that team. Boost up you. Speed boss. Put you in this team. Because the slow from you makes more sense. Put taunt. I could remove the Mio for a Vice. Think I'll go something like that. So Mio with Ling low. I'm not sure if I would have enough healing then for this boss. I think Ling low for healing is pretty needed for that one. Okay, let's give you the count with this one. It is a Fury Edge count, but we'll just go without the Fury Edge. Right. It is a count, so well, let's actually go for an attack. Oh wait, like this. Okay, I guess that's fine. Which one are we still missing? Heinrich needs some kind of set. Obel needs a set. Lots of things need sets. What are we placing on you? Currently just working with some Bulwarker-ish. You have the Jackal Guard left over. Oh, yeah, let's give you this Jackal Guard. It's kind of fun. Viper already has set. Chachi Maji has almost a set. Also have to give you a shell. Chachi Maji needs just a Bulwarker, well, any kind of egg actually. Okay, that's exactly enough. Vice needs a set, and Rosa needs a set, and Obel needs a set. Okay. I'm not gonna have a crazy good set for Rosa though. Let's actually give Rosa the... Let's give you the golden line. Okay, I definitely don't have that much more onslaughts, but whatever onslaught I have to work with, I guess. Onslaught done. That one done. This is an attack. Let's just give that another fury then. That's totally fine, I guess. Remember to save this preset. Oh wait, you can save the whole preset of everything? That's insane! Holy shit, I like that already. 1 second, let me continue the music. That's actually fucking insane, yeah. Obol still needs a proper set. And then Vice. Obol, what are we rocking on you today? Would have preferred a Kodak on you, but I'm not using the Tsukio Mi, so let's actually steal Tsukio Mi set. Wait, why did I select that you have absolutely nothing? Ah, that's why. $15 totals, wait for another LD banner. Well, that's gonna be a month further down the line, but that's an option. Then we just need a set on the visor. Wait, how is the set on this thing? Because we have the roof for this one. Okay, still needs shit over there as well. Okay, where are my strive pieces at? My strive pieces already in use, it seems. Okay, not this one. Crit damage we don't really need. Alright, you don't really need strive, right? Pretty sure you don't. Let's do this on a broken thingy. Okay, not the most amount of accuracy, but sure. And then I have to fix you. You literally have a little bit of everything, right? Okay, I think everything is supposed to be gear. Oh, no, wait. One more. Yeah, full time wave, so you just need full swift rush next to it. Both are HPers. So we can kind of just use whatever, actually. Okay, let's see if this is all good. Not sure Freya on the left team actually does make that much sense, but I think it's fine for now. Could also put Tsukio on the left team, but then I don't use the thing. Let's just give it a try for now. Oh, I didn't actually save it yet, but I can save after. Wait, this team has no speed buff. Yeah, I should maybe put Tsukio over the thing. Speed buff on this team is pretty nice too. Okay, let's see how the Shadow Flame Hoyan team does. Where's your Lilium? Don't have her yet. Also, I would not use it in this. Okay, this team pretty much gives the boss never a chance to move, which is actually kind of good. This team is also seemingly doing pretty decent, even though there's not too many multi-hits on this to stack out your skills, but... How many divas can you have? A lot. Yeah, this team looks pretty good, even with a Rosa that's pretty ass. How's this team doing? Well, the only heal I have is actually landing the debuff from Freya. I think that this team might need Tsukio over the thing. Well, then again, it's doing most damage at the moment. Having double DPS is nice too. I could also remove Heinrich for Tsukio. I think I will do that. Is your Rosa as 1 max? No, my Rosa is like 1-1-1. How's Liam? A lot of people are complaining that she's not doing as well as people were hoping she would do. But I think we're going in the right direction for getting 3k already. Yeah, I think what I would change over here is remove Heinrich for Suki. It's funny how people are like, she's power creepy now, everyone's like buffer. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, I think these ads pretty much still almost never took a turn. Oh, no, this one just started taking turns. But that took a fair bit of time until they got there. Oh, well, being silenced definitely doesn't really help. Okay, back to stun rotation. Redcast is skilled up, yeah. How many lattices does Colorless have? 0. Like, that's the most insane thing. This Colorless is 0 lattices. And also this Rosa 0 lattices. Not sure if I still can do 500 in the last minute though. That's still a fair bit to get there. I'm also not sure what's stronger, adding in a Mia on this team or a Chachi. Well, we're getting pretty darn close though, but it's not enough. I think that this team is good as is. Don't have to change anything to this. Pull Liam for less 150. Liam is not a damage dealer, you idiot. I would swap Mia. Place Mia somewhere else. Wait, what do you mean place Mia somewhere else? I didn't place Mia anywhere. I'm not sure if I have enough healing if I just put Mia on the spot of Linglo. I think I will go for this. Twice swapping Rosa and this. Yeah, I could see that work. Could see that work. So Linglo with Mia. Linglo can be used on Hoyan. Don't think he needs Linglo for Hoyan at all. I'll give it a try. I think it will kind of die, but let's see. Armor break on first, that's true. Oh, it was a good armor breaker on first. Yeah, I kind of need a Dina in here though. But I don't have Dina. Would I remove the thing for Dina? No investment in Mia? No. Why would I invest in Mina? She's not that good. No, I think I definitely need Linglo over here, otherwise the team hella dies. The thing for Hoyan. Well, then you don't have that many multi-hitters on the right team though, because you need multi-hitters for this one. The thing for Sharon? No, I don't think so. I could pull the Dina, put the Dina in here. That would be a good option. I'm not sure if I even have remotely close to enough resource for that. Main issue is I don't have these that much. Well, main thing is I need the skill 3, right? Other skills don't matter as much. Still have a fair bit of these. Yeah, okay, I'll just use that. Because I want to use her for Aurora speed teams later anyways.
这对我们的合作很有帮助。
Rosa Colorals is a good combo for Sharon. Rosa's the wrong element on Sharon. What the fuck are you talking about?
这对我们的合作很有帮助。
That was too much. Why does Halyan need multi-hitters? It's just the mechanic of the boss. Yellion's Sharon, that is an option though, but I'm not sure who I would take out then. Wait, she doesn't need to crit to land the debuff or anything weird, right? No, just straight up uses it, okay. Well, you probably have like a decked out, what's it called then? Well, we definitely have to level you up a little bit as well.
很好。这是你对我的投资吗？很好。这是你对我的投资吗？
Alright, let's give 1 HP here. Oh wait, we're not using high enrich anymore. Steal the high enrich stuff then. I'm actually tempted to also not use Freya. Would that make sense? I could actually put Freya in Sharon. Might actually do that. Because then we can use... you over here. You over there. You over here. This kind of makes sense, I guess. I think everything is geared. Oh wait, except the Tsukio.
美梦与噩梦只在一念之间。你想听我的意见？不用考虑我，只要符合大家的期望就好。
Legit, all of these things are used right now, except you. Where's the Lilium showcase? Not here yet. First doing Cage Rumble. Yeah, let's see if this actually works.
随我一起入梦吧。全力以赴吧，尽情挣扎吧。接下来是猎杀时刻。
It's maybe a little bit too much. I could replace Viper in this team. Yeah, I could replace Viper. Viper's not that much of a must in here. I could actually put Viper for the thing. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll do that in the next round. Messiah somewhere for more damage. Messiah's not really good single target damage.
来吧，与我共舞。
这就是你们的终点。
拉比翁，上吧！
More debuffs is more damage. True, but you only need 5 debuffs. And I already have slow. It's just the attack break in that case. It is good for the strip, though. Yeah, there's also a good multi-hit for clearing out half of that. Golden Lion top tier right now. It's good for these kind of stages for sure. I do have Heinrich, but I just removed Heinrich for Tsukiomi. To get a speed buff on this team.
时机正好。
It's also that my Rose is not skilled, which doesn't really help. Got top 3 without Lily or Yelly. You definitely don't need those if you have like other good DPSs geared up. Like if you got a Colorus maxed or you got a Rosa maxed, those help a lot as well.
就这样，结束吧。
Cooldown on her armor break is kind of long. Colorus and Rosa MVP for PV, yeah, for sure, 100%. Those two are crazy good for it. Put in another DPS, but then you lack the armor break. I think doing this team without an armor break is definitely not the way to go, but I'm dealing less damage than I was doing at the last round, yeah.
偶尔做做白日梦也不错。
I think I have to put Rosa to this team again. Now this team also started dying, that doesn't really help me either. Yeah, I should put Rosa to this team and Yelly to this team and then Dina can go.
看好了，别眨眼。我就逃不过我的眼睛。不要分心哦。
就这样，
If this team didn't die, now it would still be worse in stats. Sharon team kinda looks okayish this way.
聆听吧，清醒才是恩赐。
Don't expect Messiah to do crazy damage against Hoyan.
重锤出击！哼，
轮到你了。
隐患排除，一切尽如预测。
Okay, just one more attempt for today. Let's see. Pretty much most people do use Heinrich in here, though. This one just used Mia for healing. No Ling. I think I'm gonna try something similar as this dude. I could actually copy this team as well and put Lilian here. So, wait. That will be Yugon. Wait, let me just... Let's screenshot that. Because I think I have pretty similar stats usable as that. This team would end up with no speed buff though. And Nilu, don't have her yet. He does have Solins though, which is definitely better than my Obel. Oh wait, he uses no healer on that one. That's actually insane. Yeah, I can't really do that. I kind of need Vice for that. Oh, that kind of sucks though. Yeah, Solins would help a lot. So I want to remove you and put you back in here. You over here. You back in here, you in here. You there. We got Shoddy, the Raider. Thank you very much, my man. Appreciate it. So yeah, that would look something like this, but I think this is very similar to what we did in the first try now. One thing I did want to switch was you for you. I don't have Fucho. And I don't have Doki Doki. You literally called half a team I don't have. You literally called half a team I don't have. Okay, I'm not using Tsukiyomi anywhere at the moment. Or would I want to use her anywhere? I could use Tsukiyomi in the left team. Linlo should do fine in Hoyan. Yeah, but if I use a Viper, or like if I use a Vice or a Linglo, that doesn't really matter, right? Like I don't need Linglo in here if I have Vice. Why you skip Fucho? I do have Fucho, it's just not built. Just not sure about the thing in here. Lily with... Here's an option. What I could do is this. Lily over here for speed buff. Then this team has speed buff. Then to give this team speed buff, I put the Tsukio over here. Why do you keep saying Linglo for this team? I don't need Linglo for this team. Why would I need a Linglo against Hoyan?
第二律，以暴制暴。
收起你的好奇心，别打听那些你不该知道的事。
Solins and Hoyan don't have.
来博茨生命与我的合作不过各取所需。
Wait, let's make Heinrich into a full damage dealer.
这些在我所获得的力量面前，不值一提。
Vice doesn't have 100% provokes. Who cares? It's not that my team dies over there. That's not the issue. It's for the pushbacks on the sides.
记得交上我啊！
Did last time. It did last time because the Rosa wasn't in that team to push back Hoyan.
你这怎么美梦与噩梦？
我的枪法
整顿风纪，义不容辞。
有背叛者种下的恶果，终有一天会有死神亲手摘下。
What I wanted to do was the thing set
是
towards.
为了保护重要的人而存在的。
Yeah. Wait, Yeli has higher attack, right? Yeah, by a long shot.
打百中，要见识一下吗？
No, I don't have Liam yet. When? Shiniest guild leader, it's a full French guild.
收起你的好奇心，别打听那些你不该知道的事。
So I'm not sure if that really helps you out. Plus, I don't do recruitment. I think I actually want to put some egg on Freya as well. Yeah, I should.
第一律，以恩偿恩。
你看起来有美梦与噩梦，只在一念之间，就看你怎么选择。
The amount of speed doesn't matter as much. Well, it would be nice if it's a swift rusher still. Freya's the biggest downfall, you mean for Revelation? Yeah, Revelation definitely did took a fair bit of a hit. Okay, not sure if this team is not gonna hella die to this thing right now, but I guess we'll figure that part out. I think Freya's really good. Freya's the fastest unit in game. It's always better options. I kind of disagree, I would say.
时机正好，
Didn't land the slow.
仇旧恨，一并清算。
拉比翁，上吧！
Should actually put a little bit more crit rate on the side units next to her, so Rose has more chance to put up crits. But also, Rosa max skilled would make a world of difference. Oh wait, I thought for a second the whole team was dead already. Well, we have to double cooldown decreases, which do help out one another a lot. It also makes it that Valerian always has S3 available. Which actually pretty got it. But I feel like I'm lacking damage still. Having a latized Rosa would easily make it work. What's the best draft again? Tiamat without Rahul or another Tiamat? Heinrich? Banning it, or Heinrich, I guess. Maybe a Hoyan if it can insta-kill, but it's kinda hard. Another thing I could do on this Not sure how bad that is. Is just put the thing in here rather than Rosa. But it's already my final attempt for the day. But then again, the pushbacks of Rosa are really nice on this one though. Even though she doesn't have her skills maxed. Well, damage is kind of spread equal though. Maybe this team is failing right now? No, not really.
与我共舞。清醒才是恩赐。
Yeah, that's kind of where the healing starts being low, I guess. Tell me you have skill. Ooh, nice, and they have a rotational Kodaker as well.
我们一起加油！
不要太勉强。
Prior skills up for Rahul. I'm not too sure. I don't have the unit myself, at least not built. Yeah, the moment these things start silencing is always kind of bad. That's where Silence is just so much better for this team. Yeah, now I just get permanently silenced. So I can't even reapply the stuns. Rips. Yeah, that's just a Salin's issue. Also, Kraken would technically do that better than Owl because Kraken has to push back on the skill. Use Doki, don't have. Relatively close though. The Sharon team definitely was better this way. Please Ling low instead of Vice. How is Linglo gonna push back the both sides? Tell me. Vice is the only reason it takes ages for these sides to take a turn. Oh fuck, I didn't save. That's dumb. Rosa doesn't push back the sides. $1.5k on Nico Nana only. Well, that's insane. That's insane. Well, the thing is, the White Fang I have, and the, what's it called? The shells I have don't really make too much sense for that. Because the Rosa I have is a Onslaughter. Because of this. I would like this on the momentum, yeah. I don't have this on momentum yet, I think. Nope. Like, I would need a golden lion momentum to make that work. I don't have Marvel built at the moment, no. Marvel would actually be decent, I guess. Rosie saw was using Revelation. Well, I already used my 3 stacks, but I'll keep that one in mind for tomorrow. Carlos using counts.
最好的执行者。
Oh, interesting.
第二律，以暴力。
Well, what would you use on the Sharon then? Also, in that case, I guess you would have to go Dina for debuffs, no? The thing Sharon, Yeli Hoyan. Okay, yeah, could do those, could do those. So then, well, let me write down. Nico would be Colros, Rosa, Dina. Do you still go Viper? What kind of heal do you then go? Valerian? No heal. Mio Marvel. Mia can definitely do, yeah. Marvel I don't have, though. What other option would be there? Because my Marvel's not skilled. Not sure if that does do enough if it's not skilled. I have Mio full, so using Mio is no issue. Yeah, I might, since he's buffed again, I might skill him up again. But I think with the next 2x, I will have to do a lot of GP outpost. Attack up on Suki is good too. Yeah, wait, this team has no attack up right now, right? Yeah, no, wait. But, like this? Wait, how are you gonna do this? With no heal at all. Like, shit's gonna die at some point, right? Mio or Tsuki, yeah, okay, but who's the fifth then? Top 11, are you Europe? Oh yeah, it is. And you have a Ciara though. I don't have Ciara. Top team has no heal. Does have a Doki though, and that's true. That is true. He actually used this one over here. Interesting. Yeah, Rosa Mio, maybe you'd never get a turn. Freya will heal. Well, if I put Freya in. I could do Freya plus Miyatsuki. No, wait, then Mia would make more sense. Yeah, there's a lot of options. Just like, what's the best option for me? That's the big question. Thing is that I don't have a Salins and everyone uses Salins pretty much over here. Ooh, Mio in this team. Well, it will take a few rotations to actually get towards Mio using the right thing, right? It's the only issue. Yeah, Colorless is really good for the Sharon team. Well, then again, I think that thing would do a fair bit of damage on that as well. Yeah, I think I will I will try this out. Because Colorless doesn't have that many multi-hitters next to him, and therefore he's kind of ass as well. Freya's over there, then we have this Claws, and then still Vice. I think that this might be my team. Oh, this team doesn't use... Yeah, that's Kraken Marvel. Well, if I use... Thing is that using Oboe over here, if you go Kraken, it's a lot better. But I don't have Kraken build neither. I do see a few people just use you. And what the hell is even helping that? Interesting. Well, I don't have Kraken skilled at all, so... If I just had a simple Salins, life would be so easy. Oh, well, let's place it back. I'll save this for now and I'll just try things out tomorrow. Well, there's 3 units that I miss. It's Yada, Tiamat, and Salins, so... let me continue on farming on this Rengokutsu thingy. So yeah, I'll probably have to go Tiamat. It's too good in the meta currently to skip out on. 1 second. Toilet break.
看吧，我会为你献上最华美的谢幕。
时机正好。不过如此。
森林注视着我们。彼得沃，我们上！大家没事吧？哎。
感受烈日的灼伤，在
Okay, then the real question. Do we actually want to go for Lilium or not? I have more than enough resource to pull her. Oh, wait, you want to no her again? In CC, I think it's valuable for you. Yeah, I think it is good though. Question is like how fast will I actually put Latices into it? Not sure about that. Because I'm actually kind of tempted on Holden. But then again, fuck it, let's just try. I have 73 right now. Oh, let's actually do it for a video. Yo, what's up guys? I'm not too sure if she's really good. A lot of people have been kind of comparing her to a full-on damage dealer such as a The Thing. She's not a The Thing. She's not a PvE unit. She's a PvP unit. But then people put her into the PvP scenario of they want to fight her against a Tiamat. She's not a Tiamat counter. She's a CC counter. She's good against Kazuyas. She's good against Obol. She's good against Mios. She's good against all of those kind of things. So that's what I think she's good at. But is she a must pull? Some people do think she is bugged for the amount of damage output she has because this 500% apparently isn't doing as much as people were hoping it would do. I'm not too sure about that. But I am going to pull her because I think she is going to be really good. Am I right away going to beat Latices in her? I'm not too sure. I'm sitting at 69 right now for this, so I have 73, so I could get that all the way. But let's see if we get a little bit spooned. Not spooned on this one, however. So, yeah, I think I will be using her. I think she will be really good in the right usage. Oh, well, there we have it. Content creator luck, easy. Let's pull 2 in a set of 10 right away. I never had a single 2 pull in a set of 10, actually. But yeah, that saves a lot of my pieces right there where I can save a few. Also, it's super nice with like no 50-50 banner. That's like the moment you see the gold thing is like guaranteed you get it. It just makes things very easy. Always press this button for free extra crystals. Okay, let's see if there's another one in this. Will be funny. But I pulled that super fast. It was like 12 in or so, right? Well, also all of the extras that I do right now. What? No. What? No way. Yo, fuck off, brother. It was on the very last one too. Lol. Okay, this is the very first time I had a double. This is the very fucking first time I had a double. I didn't even get the 4-star yet. I don't have Nilu yet. Okay, hella paid actor over there. Hella paid actor. Well, at least I have a dupe in there right now. Well, that makes her do a little bit more damage. Just pull her like twice in the pool of 10. That's where she gets better stuff in there. Oh, wait. Freaking misclicks. So, yeah, we do have her right now. Let's actually right away max her for leveling. I think I have enough resource for max leveling her, at least. Or not max leveling, but making her 6-star. Yeah, should be enough. I guess, I hope, I pray. Do I even have enough of this shit? I'm not sure. But let's see where we can make her work. So we do have enough of this. Yep. You get a fair bit of this just through doing like random stuffs. Also, easy add in all of those. Yes, sir. Okay. So we do have her this. I'll probably make her like level 50 at some point. But most of the time I don't care as much about the level 50. Because it just takes an insane amount of resource. And you will get there at some point. So, yeah, for the skill ups, I would definitely say that she probably needs proper skill ups to be really good. Without that, she's not gonna be that much of a crazy menace out there. I have to do a lot of freaking GP outpost the moment that GP outpost is in the doubler. That's definitely something I am going to be doing. So for now, Latice in her, I don't think so. For the bolts, I have a few things in mind. I've seen people go like full damage on her is an option. If you go something along the lines of more of a bruiser bolt, it's probably kind of weak-ish. So that is definitely a little bit worse. I don't have Law of Silence. I actually fed my Law of Silence because I didn't like it anymore. Maybe not the best of choices, but that's an option right there. Do I still have one that is on disorder? This one is on disorder, but it's not on a bulwark. But does it really need bulwark? I don't think so, actually. Skill priority, skill 1, skill 3, skill 2. Yeah, I agree on that. Like, skill 1 is the most important. You do kind of want to have... Wait, it's not ignoring turn meter right now. Yeah, okay. So I would say if you want to use her, skill 1 is a must. So actually, she's not usable until she's actually having S1 maxed. That's just a factual truth. Because, well, otherwise, yeah, you're just gonna get pushed back and kind of stuff. So we do have that issue going in for, but let's actually gear up in PvP. And I think I'm just gonna give her a damage set with a little bit of HP or something along those lines. Wait, did I also get this one right now where you do get... There was kind of an achievement somewhere, or it was just this one over here. Ah, no, you have to pull 3 in 10. That is kind of hard to do, 3 in 10. Well, the best odds for doing your 3 in 10 is going to be this one. You want to be saving this one until you have 10 of those, and then do that, because that's your best odds for getting 3 in 10. Like, the 2 in 10 is not that insane. I thought the 2 in 10 was the one that that was giving me the Latize. Therefore, I was like, wait, is that not the one? But you need a 3 in 10 to actually get that. So in here, my whole account is definitely not PvP set at the moment. So if I go into PvPing anything right now, it's probably going to be horribly bad. But let's just see what we can do. So I will give you discounts for the one on this. I also definitely have to farm a little bit more Fury Edges. That's definitely a thing, because the one good Fury Edge I have is on you, which doesn't really help. Also, Momentum is definitely not what you want to go for her. I would say Fury is fine. I would say Fury, Keen Eyes, and then Swift Rush is probably the way to go. Do I maybe have a shell that has more towards that? Would that be something? I have Revelations that are more looking like that. Not that she really has a value on Revelation in the first place, but... penetration, that. Not really, no. Would she be a Kodaker? Damage for Reason, that doesn't help much neither. Damage for Disorder. This is 16 speed. I'm actually gonna give you a Kodaker. Sure, you don't need the Bulwark, that part is definitely true. But I'm just gonna give you this. Let's give you a crit right over here. And... Am I still gonna Bulwark her? Just because I have good Bulwarks? It's definitely not needed on Bulwark, but... maybe I'll just fix Momentum next to it. Yeah, I guess so. We need one more crit rate for sure. I definitely do think you probably want to go count on her. You have a 3 combo matrix combo. Oh lord, man, you don't want to see what I have. Wait. Let me show you the real thing I have. So we have this one, Swift Rush, Bulwark, Swift Smite, very good. We have it on 18 speed, definitely not bad. We have the next one, which is Swift Rush, Bulwark, Swift Smite, not bad. We have it on 16 speed. We have the next one, which is Swift Rush, Bulwark, Swift Smite, on the 20 speed, definitely not bad. But we have an even better one, which I recently got, Swift Rush, Bulwark, Swift Raid, on a 26, 20, and a 10. Fuck your asses. Yes, you have 3 of them. No. I have 4 right now. And this one, actually, this one was like, I even got this one upgraded like crazy fast as well. I got this one yesterday. Okay, back to the thing that we were actually doing.
第2律，以暴制暴。
如果你觉得无聊，少乱风气的，你来动脑子，我来动刀子，咱们2个搭档一定能行。
Okay, that overstacks in the crit rate by a fair bit, actually. But yeah, issue is most likely this is not going to do any damage. That's kind of an issue. I'm testing her PvE, PvP. She's a PvP unit altogether. Golden Lion is pretty nice, yeah. Golden Lion is definitely pretty nice. Okay, her stats are kind of low-ass looking. Wait. Is that maybe the thing that people were saying she's bugged for? Your base stat here is 1,000. Wait. You have... Okay. That's the same. But over here, it's 900. Why is she 900 or 904 over here? And 120? But over here, she's 125? She's taking the stats as if she was a 5-star. She doesn't take 6-star stats. I think that's the main issue. Why is she not taking 6-star stats? She's level 1? No, it's not about the level 1. Like, it's about this. Like this, 125 and 1,000 over here. But if we go over here, she's 120 and 904. That doesn't make sense. These are the stats as if she was 5-star, pretty sure. So yeah, therefore she's gonna get worse. That is definitely bugged. Like if we're talking she's bugged, yeah, she's definitely bugged in that sense. Reload game? Yeah, let's actually see if we reload game if that would work anything or if that changes anything. Isn't Harfest good for her? Harfest is actually pretty good for her, yeah. Okay. If we go over here. How to increase the stats of your unit? Okay, I guess. That's a little weird. And let's remove the little part that's very freaking weird. Okay, I do expect her to do pretty much absolutely no damage on this setup, but we're gonna give her a little bit of a try. Let's see if I actually have enough stuff geared up that I can actually RTA with. You are fast. You are working. You're still on that set. Yeah, that's fine. You're working with a set that's workable. Cool. You are halfway on a set that almost is fine. Okay. We're just kind of trying to force her in a little bit. And let's see how good she will do. If she actually gets into a match where it's like decently used. You're still geared. That's fine. I don't really have bruiser set up just yet. Is there a way where you can claim your whole setup that you have in PvE? No, you can't, right? That would be so nice. That you can swap off the gear, because the gear set that I put on him in PvE is kind of nice-ish. But then I have to refine the whole set over here. But that is okay, that is okay. Oh wait, last one was a bulwarker, not a swift rusher, of course, of course. This one, and that one. We need one more of each. Decent set, decent set. Not crazy fast, but decent set. I thought he was faster though. Wait, is it maybe because of this defenser? No, no, no. I had a faster one. I know I had a faster one. Yeah, I was using this and then this for this. Okay, well, he still gets speed from the base thingy over there. You can import? Wait, where can you import that? Is that the arena gear? No. Nope. First step, but then you copy over everything, right? Look up. Look up, look down. Side to side. Where? Oh, over here. Ah, yeah. But that's not the current one. You first have to save the current one. Okay, fair. Okay, that's kind of cool. No Bloodbath on Holden. I am supposed to have Bloodbath on him. But I messed up the build really badly. I think this is kind of how the build was. Ah, yeah, except that was true. I had that issue as well. I would actually have to check what I put in PV, because I think I did properly gear it up in PV. That's a +1, there's a +1, and there's a +1 as well. Okay, well, take whatever, which one. I'm gonna do some RTA. I haven't done RTA in a very long time, actually, and half of my shit is geared, but just trying to get in few matches with the new unit. Also not sure what ranking I would be placed at right away. Okay, that's actually right away a perfect unit to lock her into. Or actually, should I... No. I will wait with picking her, so... Oh, wait, we don't have the band protection, do we? No, we don't. Okay, then we just lock it in. You're global server? No, I'm Europe server. Oh, please keep her in. Please. Please, for the love of God, keep her in. Well, she doesn't have skill 1 max, though, and the skill 1 max is kind of a must to actually work. I also removed that. That's not smart. Let's put you in. Let's put you in. I also don't really have a second fast unit at the moment, which doesn't really help me neither. Great, I can do a fair bit of damage. Let's add in you for final. We would remove you for the damage output or you for the strip. I think we remove you for the strip. And let's see if we have a decent match for that. Max leveler, bit more attack. I don't have the resource to max leveler. Okay, let's see. We did actually get her in. He will outspeed me. He does work against 1 bulwark. I can be pushed back on this right now. Would be nice if that was not the case. Sure. I'm not sure how much damage this Grey is gonna do on attack buff and everything, though. Okay, that's... She takes a fair bit of damage. I think she insta-dies. Yeah, that's where, like, a little bit of more prowess would make a lot of work on her. That's definitely a thing. Yeah, my whole team died. That does not really help. Grey buff OP. Wait, was Grey buffed? I think it was, yeah. Basically need Bloodbath on there. Yeah, maybe so, maybe so. Well, in this case, against 1 cleavy-ish unit, yeah. Maybe I should have actually removed the Grey, because then you had Heinrich for only damage dealing. She's bad. Well, just because I draft her in a wrong scenario doesn't make her bad. Like, that's always one of those things, like, if I use something wrong, it doesn't make anything bad, per se. But, yeah, definitely a little bit too much speed focused on this one. I just don't have a good shell for her just yet, which I actually do like to use. Maybe we can try this one out. I know that I don't need the bulwark thingy, but the swift rate will make me a lot faster. I think she will probably need like 1 HP thing in here. And she has 0 skill ups. That's a really big factor as well. Like if she's full skilled up, it's just so much more damage output. That's 100% true. Do we have a damage dealer with a bloodbath? Not really. Lilius 2 or Colossus 3? I would say Lilius 2. Bruce build on the lighthouse? I don't have that many lighthouses as of yet. Pretty much just this one. But that can actually work, kind of, ish. Strive, Bloodbath, and Swiss Might. Definitely do want some Crit Raider in there. Oh wait, did I select Bramble? We don't need no Bramble. Bloodbath. If those two in there. And the final one, we can actually go for crit damage, attack. Messiah's half geared at the moment anyways. So, oh, fuck your Messiah. And now we just have to finish Bloodbath with the final 2. Bloodbath and Bloodbath. Bit more tankiness as well. Yeah, it's not too bad, not too bad. Okay, let's actually see how that works. That was actually the perfect matchup where she would have done good. I also should totally gear up a second unit that's also fast, rather than just having the Lily only fast. But then again, a lot of stuff I still have to do. Stealing Mild Lily. Also, my Holden is fully not skilled, so I'm just using all kinds of units that are not really skilled. I focused a little bit too much skill ups on like Revelation kind of units. Also drafting a little bit all round and that kind of stuff. 0 damage incoming. Yeah, this kind of team, like these kind of teams, it's definitely not really crazy good into that, that's for sure. I think I will do this and then keep our final slot open for her to be used. Okay, we got CC in there. That's good, that's good. Okay, the Messiah's not good. We definitely might have an issue in this. Messiah is on a ref stack though, so if I ban this out... do I have... Yeah, I could see that work. So let's go for her. Let's go for this. Definitely, once again, bad matchup. Definitely a bad matchup once again. Does Bramble work with her healing skill 1? It should work. So let's see what he does go on the ban over here. Does keep it in. That's good. I will outspeed. That's also good. I think I will have enough ways to boost her attack bar and that kind of stuff. Doesn't have gigabytes. Oh, this thing might be kind of fast. Though. Don't be fast. It's not that fast. Okay. I think I have to go for an S2 rather than S3 in this case because of you moving right after. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, did not boost enough. My Yelly too slow. Okay, we did survive that kind of. We do have the Strife kicking in. I have the attack break. The attack break kind of sucks. I think because of the attack break, I have no chance of killing. Okay, that did very little damage. That did very little damage. That's not the most amount of damage we've ever seen, though. That does a little bit more, right? Yeah, just a little bit. Let's go for Star Rips. Or not so much strips. Still bugged? I don't know. Even without attack break, wouldn't have killed? No, not even remotely close, no. Not even remotely close. Ooh, actually missed the sleep.
随我一起聆听这梦碎的呼喊吧。
Okay, that's the transform. I don't like to see it, but I still have defense buff. Still fair bit of damage. Can we give a stun to you? No, you go for Bramble instead of me stunning you. Yeah, maybe Tiamat is a little bit stronger than my unit right there. Well, then again, as mentioned, no skill ups and everything of that kind of good stuff. So that's also one of those things. You actually need this unit skilled up to be good. Without the skill ups, it doesn't really do all too much altogether, it seems.
我来做先锋。
Okay, her damage output feels really mediocre though.
这次不会醒来了。
Yeah, I would say damage output feels a bit mediocre though.
小问题。
Like, sure, even without skill ups. I've seen units without skill ups do a lot more.
小问题。我的
Not impressed. Not impressed. Yeah, if you see, for example, Holden damage without skill ups, feels a bit stronger though. She is 1-1-1. Because I didn't want to put full Latice in here. Like, that's the main thing. You kind of want to test her on, like, 5-5-5. But the moment you put her 5-5-5, you can never get those resources back. That's just kind of the issue. Also, level 1. Level 1 doesn't matter as much, as long as she's 6-star. Like, the level 1 to level 50 gives her, like, 200 extra attack. It's really not that much. Your bolt stinks. Well, she died on the previous bolt, so that's also a thing. She has no attack. Yep. But yeah, that's kind of the choice. That's kind of the choice. Like, the match before, she actually hella died. So that's kind of the thing that you have to keep in mind. Like, you have to go one route or the other, and you have to make a choice if you want to make it tanky or survivable. Okay, he has a very good kind of a lineup where using that right now is absolutely not great. Actually, I barely have any units geared up against all of this nonsense. And with barely any, I mean, really none. Legit, you are the only thing that's geared up pretty much. At least build your Messiah, Mia. Yeah, probably. What do we remove? Triple Lighthouse, Jesus. Or that... No, wait. Double Lighthouse, double Amber. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna be fun. Let's see how good Rahul does in current state of the game.
需要我的力量吗？这么快，拉比翁，上吧！
新仇旧恨，一并清算。
请闭上眼。此刻正是。
There's no way you do enough damage to this team. Well, Rahul counters armor breaking is pretty strong, yeah. If that part wasn't there, I think I had a decent-ish chance. I think I'd rather buff. Or do I rather go for turn meter decrease? No, I think I'd rather buff. Yeah, that's a nasty heal right there. That's some nasty healings right there.
还是有点可怕。彼得问，我们上。
下一颗子弹，
一个也别想逃。
感到困倦了吗？清醒才是恩赐。
Who's better in the season, holding a roll? Hard for me to say. It's early in the season. We don't really know yet, right? That thing seems to be doing an insane amount of damage, however. Have to focus Sanya though? Maybe so. Sanya's kind of hard to focus in the first place. Well, if I work with the heal blocks, I can kind of make myself work way. But as I mentioned, I don't really have good units geared up for this shit yet. Also, those counters are straight up nasty as fuck, man.
到我的回合了，看我的！
Yeah, that did not really work out. Let's build Messiah real quick.
第二律，
And Mio, and a few other things.
想追上我，小心摔个大跟头。
第一律，以言长恩。
And there's also the Messiah build I wasn't super happy about, but this is something. Okay, hella overstacking crit rate. Yeah, just leave it as is for a moment. Kind of not
背叛者
caring too much about your usage anyhow.
否则后果很严
Oh wait, you're just missing a Kodaker. Ah, then you were already built.
背叛
成为校园里备受瞩目的存在了呢。
You are somewhat usable-ish. Kind of bad, but kind of usable.
我的列车
Okay, let's give that a retry. Let's see if we can find a match where it's actually kind of doable to use her. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say where her sweet spot is for how she should be used. Because in this case, it's definitely very low on the damage, right? That's definitely a thing. But also, if you get the Prowess things in, you get a lot more damage. But even then, I don't think you suddenly start dealing an insane amount of damage. Takes the Messiah. Ooh, and another booster. User on Lost Silence full DPS. She would have died to AoE in the last round, even with Lost Silence full DPS though. So that's really the way to go. I'm not sure. I don't have Lost Silence at the moment though. But yeah, that's mainly a thing. She's definitely... She got banned. You motherfucker. Why do you ban her? Well, someone was afraid of the new unit.
终于到我了，来吧，与我共舞。
Yeah, I think you banned wrong. That's how you win. Yeah, my only victory with her so far is her not being on the field. Yeah. Okay, and there we got the Tiamat and all kinds of Gucci stuff. Yeah, I could definitely smack her in right now. I'm just gonna smack her in because I'm doing it for content, but this is definitely not where you want to place her. Diobler. Okay, he's actually drafting stuff that makes my unit suddenly make a little bit more sense, though. Big question is, would you move in front of you? I think it kind of would, right? I don't have a bulwark yet on you, otherwise I would probably use that. Let's just go for this. And we're removing you. Let's see. It's a puzzle. With count and claws. Oh, that actually sounds pretty strong, yeah? Okay, so I do move first. He does have Lighthouse coming in later. Okay, did not really push things back that much. Let's hopefully this pushing back some shit. Oh, didn't push back shit. That kind of sucks. Well, the only thing is, she does counter this one right now. Okay, so this is exactly where she's supposed to be good for, right? She didn't get CC'd. I think I have to go for killing you off. It's low enough HP that I should be able to kill, right? 4k. Oh, wait, I should have S2'd. I think my S2 would not have killed. We will have a next rotation where I can use the S2. So we have a turn right now. No, we left! Motherfuckers. I don't think the S2 would have killed. That was the main issue. S2 stuns up. That's actually kind of true. She did hard counter the Kazuya, that's kind of thing. Was that a 40k on the Holden? No, she did 4k on the Holden. She didn't do 40k on that Holden, she did 4k. She was attack broken, so I got attack buff. I'm pretty sure on the S2 she would have never killed. That was kind of my issue with that one as well. Maybe I should have done the S2. Why are people saying she's bugged? Because she has pretty much negative damage. Like, if she would do a little bit less damage, she would be healing the enemy. It's kind of the issue. Yeah, let's see what we have over here. Are you bulwarked? You are not bulwarked. Okay, Rahor. Let's see what's the final pick for you. What's your stun chance on the S2 without skill ups, actually? Well, it would have had less damage for that. Actually, he has a no damage setup so far. Okay, there's where he has damage. I think I will be removing you, so your damage potential's gone. But then the big question is, what would I like to use after that? Kind of would like something on bulwark. Let's go for a hold, a milder unit that's not skilled. Let's use 2 units that are not skilled. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, I think the title of this video will be I pulled Lilium so you don't have to. Which is kind of arguably good. Let's see. Messiah gone. Makes sense. Therefore, I kind of have no damage. Makes sense. Well, let's see how much we can actually do with the no damage one. Should I boost up you? Try to get stuns? Well, the Doki will move, but the Doki moves after that. Okay, we're gonna try to stun the Kazuya. Let's see if we can stun this. Okay, well stunned. 1.5k damage. You do absolutely no damage. Let's push you back. Let's also not land that, I guess. I guess this thing will hurt me a bit. Yeah, the damage of her is really low. Like, even for a DPS kind of unit that's on Bloodbath, it's really darn low. Oh, she ignores shields. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. But she did 1.9k damage. Both of those are probably on like brambles, whatevers. Yeah, I think I pretty much hard die over here. But yeah, she did 1.9k on that skill. And she's not even that tanky. I get hit for a 10k hit on my Bloodbath when I'm doing 1.9k myself. Yeah, guys, I would recommend you not to use her. I think she needs a full armor break attack buff setup and then full damage setup to actually get anywhere. But I think I can recommend you not to do that. Yeah, her damage output feels very low. If she's bugged or not, I don't know, but her damage output definitely feels very low. Ooh, this is actually... Wait, this is a perfect count. This is the perfect count for a Messiah. Is she bugged? I'm not sure if she's bugged, but she's definitely not doing what I was hoping she would do. Yeah, I would say probably skip on her this far. The banner is still 20 days. Maybe she's changed in that time. I don't know. But I can tell you, I would recommend not to do that. I've seen her do 41k damage on Bloodbath units. It's kind of weird. Well, then again, keep in mind that I don't have her max skilled. But for me to decide to max skill in someone would already be like, okay, if she already has like a good base without any skill ups, I have a feeling that it would become strong or like even stronger with skill ups. But yeah, right now, I don't know. You want to see the video? I totally believe you that she can do 41k on like a Bloodbath, but then she would need to be like a full damage setup with an armor break and everything. So she needs a little bit too much setup, whereas I was hoping that she would kind of bruiser her own way through just killing things. And that's the main thing. Like, for example, if you're familiar with Summoners War, I was thinking she was going to be my Mayo Wang. And Mayo Wang, what Mayo Wang does, takes a lot of turns, kills things by itself, and ignores all of like the CC control effects and those kind of things. So that is kind of what I would say was expected to be good. And in the end, you have to choose where to put your Latice, and you don't have too much for that. Yeah, it's too demanding for a glass cannon, absolutely. So I'd rather put my resources in a Holden and probably in Rahul, because I think that those two will simply do a lot more value for me in the current meta rather than going hard on a unit that might potentially do good, but I don't feel that much chances of her. So that's kind of one of those things that I'm not too sure about if I were to use her anytime soon. Like, that's the thing, like, a Rahul 111 is still very usable. A 111 Rahul is pretty good. Holden, you probably want to have at least 5 on this. That's for sure. But, yeah. I think I'll probably start focusing my resource on Holden first. And build more around towards, like, more CC. Or, like, more, like, bruiser kind of comms where I use you. I start using you. I have you as potential, I have you as potential, and then still have like a fast Lily as potential as well. So, yeah, I definitely do think I will go for Holden. I think I have a decent-ish Holden set. Because I have some speedy pieces that are on defense. Too bad my two fastest speedy defense pieces are both like 2 pieces, which kind of sucks. But yeah, that's like this one. Oh, wait, that's a flat. Where's the other one? Yeah, this one also. It's 2-piece. Kind of sucks. But yeah, that's kind of thing. Would you recommend her for a light spender? I would not recommend. I would recommend her if you're a heavy spender and you want to use all of the resource in her. Then I think she can be good. But right now in the current state, I don't think she's good. But that's my verdict on her for now. I'll be making that video later today. I think that's also all for what I wanted to do today on Etheria. Feels like Nahor all over again. Well, that's kind of the thing, right? Maybe add that to the final part. That's also kind of the thing where on paper something sounds very strong, something sounds very nice. Nahor was kind of a similar style. And that's why, like, doing a proper review on a unit is best when you actually saw, like, how she interacted, how she worked. In the end, mine was level 1, so she does miss, like, 200 base attack and that kind of stuff. And she doesn't have, like, the whole Prowler's max and all of that kind of thing. So, yes, sure, she would definitely do more damage. But if the baseline is, like, you're doing, like, 1.9k damage on the skill 3, and you get hit on a Bloodbath for 10k by a Rahul, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I think she definitely will be better if used in a better state. Like, to be honest, mine was definitely absolutely shit. It was not skilled up. It was not having the best shell out there. I think a Law of Silence or something on her might be really nice. Like Law of Silence, Keen Eyes, Harvest, Fury Edge or something along those lines. There's a million ways where you could have absolutely played her better than what I did. But it's still the value of... if something does good without having the right stuff, or something does okay-ish without having the right stuff, then it is already a whole bit better than just saying like, oh, she needs everything to be perfect, everything to be insanely well, and that kind of stuff. Does feel like Yelly in the first day of bashing? Well, yeah, that's also kind of a thing. if you are planning to put Latices and investment in her and that kind of stuff, it is an option. But I would recommend to wait with her simply before and let some other people like bite the nail on like putting like her to 12 Latices and then feel how good it is. Because I think it's not that great. And sure, you could put her to full damage. I think that's probably her way to play. Like, you have to play her into no damage CC teams, where she is on full damage herself, and therefore she can survive like the no damage CC teams. I think that's kind of the way to do it. But then she's only draftable if the enemy doesn't draft any damage, or you're having the possibility of banning out their damage. And then she is like good as a full glass cannon, probably on count or anything like that. Actually, the one that I just had on count was probably really fitting for her. If we go to count, yes. Which one did I just get? Yeah, something like this. Battle Will's probably not really the craziest thing out there for her, but something like a count like this would definitely be good on her, I guess. And then you would just add a lot of damage. You add in crit damage, you go double crit rate. Then I could see her do a fair bit more damage. But then again, in any kind of bruiser matchup, she would lose her value right away. You send a video? Which video? And where did you send it? Probably... Oh no, wait, this is... Private messaging game. How the hell can I click on the messaging game? Send it to me on Discord, man. Like, oh wait, it's over here. Wait. Okay. Let's check this out. Okay, so apparently this matchup she was going to be OP. So let's see. The enemy did use her. Okay. Let's see how good she is. So against full Lighthouse and those kind of things, so definitely not really a matchup that I would recommend to use her in, but let's see. Okay. Yeah, this case... Wait, can we pause this? No, we don't actually pause this. 46k on Bloodbath doesn't even kill that. You have attack buff. You have a shit ton of debuffs. It's probably on momentum. You have armor break and you have the hack in. And she doesn't kill on the skill 3 when she's full damage. I don't want to be rude though, but the thing would have absolutely killed your unit right there. So, sure, is a fair bit of damage. I kind of like the count though. 19k on that second hit though. Yeah, I guess she has to be both full damage. But yeah, this is a full invested one. Double 8k. It's not bad though. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. But this is if you put like legit 12 Latices in her. Without those 12 Latices, it's okay. Fair damage on that skill one though. Fair damage on the skill one though. Okay. Maybe she has a little bit more value than I was thinking. Okay. Looking at this, it looks pretty OP, to be honest. Through Bloodbath, it's actually doing a lot of damage. And she's actually not taking that much damage herself. Wait, why is she not taking that much damage herself? I would love to see the build on this one. Yeah, the skill 1 damage is actually insane, but she's also not getting that much damage herself, which is kind of the weird part. Yeah, she would take it out over here, right? Yep. Yeah, that's the main odd thing. Why was she not taking that much damage herself? That's the thing I don't really understand. Because everything else nearly half HP due to the hit of Rahul later on. Okay, maybe she has more potential, but you would have to go full up dice in her, though. She lifesteals? Yeah, she lifesteals on skill 1. But she also lifesteals because of the... what's it called? Because of the life leech from the count itself. Yeah, this hit does most on this one. That makes sense. Actually nearly takes her out.
这就是悲情的力量。
Obel showing the real OP strategy over there, actually. Goes into the lighthouse. Yep. Thing that I'm not getting is what happens in the moment. Like, sure, you take everything. 27k on Bloodbath. That is insane amount of S1 damage, actually. Also, if we look at the S1 damage, it does feel like that the S3, maybe the final damage part is not working on her. Like over here, this hit. So this hits. It does way more damage on these two than it does on her. I don't get that. I don't get that. Because this was like half HP to 0. This was like full HP to 50. Didn't crit her. Ah, missed crit. Okay, fair. Makes sense. Makes sense. Good point. Good to have you guys here. But yeah, if Rahul critted that, would have probably one-shot it, right? That's kind of like the counter side. In this case, if Rahul took the turn faster, it would have probably one-shot it. So, yeah, it is glass cannon. If she gets her turns off, it is strong. But I think she would die legit in one hit as well. So, that's kind of the counter side. Like, sure, a glass cannon assassin would do a lot of damage. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Does it make that for really good? It's hard to say yet. It's hard to say. I do think, for example, a Yelly or something like that would have done way more damage with all of that setup. Or like a Messiah or a Rosa or anything like that would have probably done more. Why does S1 look like doing more than S3? Yeah, that's the part I'm not sure about as well. That looks pretty off. Because the skill 1 is doing how much? That's a 240. Or 220. Why was that 220 feeling like doing... Well, let's actually check it out on maxed. But then it's a 260. That 260 felt like doing more damage than the 500 plus extra damage that it should have in there, right? Like 260, that was doing like 26Ks. And then this 500 was doing like less. Especially if you also consider this part. Maybe the skill 3 is not fully on that. I don't know. But yeah, as mentioned, I think full invested would be good. But you have to go full invested and then it's still like a glass cannon-ish kind of thing, which I'm not too sure if you really want to be focusing on that much value. That's kind of the thing that I'm seeing right now. Maybe S3 wasn't maxed? Could be, could be. Yeah, that's could be a thing. I don't know. Yeah, 515 is what you would have to go for. The S2 is less interesting, but 515 is the minimum if you want to use her properly. And since she has that little damage, like the 8 crit rate over there, you can, or like the 12 crit rate over there, you can definitely use too. So yeah, feels a little bit underwhelming. And then keep in mind, she had a claws next to it, she had an oboe, and she had a lily. That's like the perfect setup for her to do good. Well, for now, I'm just going to be farming a little bit more. I definitely have to start gearing for PvP. I haven't done proper gearing for PvP yet. But I think I'll do that tomorrow or so. Yeah, I think I'll sit down tomorrow and like gear some proper PvP. So next streams, we can actually do some PvP stuff without getting a hella clapped. Is it worth pulling? I would say no. No. Yeah, like if it's not working as intended, I'm not 100% sure though. But it feels kind of off. But yeah, for now, just gonna be continuing farming this and then just let that see. Will I do a PvP stream tomorrow? I might do PvP stream tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But for now, I will be going towards some Summoners War stuff because there's still a bunch of Summoners War stuff that I wanted to do. So for the side of YouTube, thanks a lot for watching. Definitely subscribe if you haven't yet. I highly appreciate y'all doing that kind of stuff. But I'll be going off for the YouTube side and I will be switching to Summoners War. So, see you guys on